everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and today we will be doing our end of the month review for June 2023. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am a cash budgeter and stuffer here on YouTube, and I am working on paying off debt as well as building up an emergency and sinking funds. So if that is something that you're interested in and you haven't already, please consider subscribing below. I will do a halfway, like 6-month review of everything, but today we're just going to focus on the end of the month for June. So as usual, we will start with the sinking funds, and I do know that my sinking funds will not be good again. I did pull from them. Not sure how much. I don't think we're going to see a huge increase, let's say, but we're going to check them out, see where we left off. We will start with bills. Bills ended May with 75, and it now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. So bills fared well this month. They got another $20. Medical ended May with 40, but I did unstuff this one to pay for Synthroid. So that was another one, and that is down to 0. My savings was at 17, and it now has 20, 21, 22. Shopping, pretty sure nothing was added. We still have 6. It's been pretty stagnant for a while just because it's a lower priority one. Giving as well, I believe, has stayed stagnant, and let's see here. Yeah, it still has 3. This actually made me think of something that Dave Ramsey says. You have to live like no one else so that you can live and give like no one else, something like that. You know, he's kind of right there. You have to really live where you're really focused on debt payoff so that you can get to the point where not only can you live like other people as far as debt free, but you can give, right? So that just popped in my head as I was doing that envelope. Riley ended May with 0. We started building her back up. She got a 5. My car ended May with 64. I believe I put some more in. We now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So we got 10 there this month. Family ended May with 0 because I unstuffed it and made another payment to my mom. We're building it back up, so now we have a 10. And then, yeah, Secret Stash is the one that I unstuffed. I can't remember what I unstuffed it for. Oh, wait, as I said, I remembered. I actually unstuffed it for something fun. Me and a friend went out to a show. We went dancing, and I almost didn't do it because I hadn't budgeted for it, but I realized like I'm working really hard and I just felt like I needed a night out. So I actually unstuffed it to just go have fun. It was a few weeks ago, and honestly, it was a great time, and I'm glad I did it, but I did unstuff my secret stash. That's kind of what the idea is behind the secret stash though, like having that stashed away of money when you need it. I did not look at my emergency fund. It's probably about the same. There might be a little bit more in interest, but I'm just going to carry over. The interest tends to not be too much, so it might be $1 off, but it'll be more off if I don't include that. Let's see where we're at here. And we're going to add everything up. So we have a 95, 22, 6, 3, 5, 74, 10, and then just using last month's 306.95. That's giving me 521.95. Let me double check the numbers really quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, so that's it. So we got 521.95. So not, again, like I knew I had taken at least from a couple envelopes, so it was the secret stash and the medical, so I kind of knew it would be lower. But since I also put some in another situation this month where we didn't go up, but we didn't go down too much, which I guess is nice. It kind of evened itself out a little. We only are down about $26. Hopefully we can start seeing these build up a little. I think one of my main priorities through the summer is going to be rebuild my emergency fund. I want to build a nice solid, I'm saying emergency fund, but really I'm thinking of a winter fund, like a nice fund to pay for my rent and my bills without stress during that December, like November, December period where I lose work because of the holidays, and I know it's coming. So I think some of these extra checks are gonna start to build up these bills, emergency fund. Hopefully this will start going up. We are also at the quarter point. Wow. So last quarter, through the quarter, we were up $18.09. Whoa, what did I do there? I guess at this point, this quarter, we are down. First month of the quarter, we had $681.32, and now we're at $521.95, which means we've had a negative difference of $159.37 from our start to our end point this quarter. Okay, but we are moving forward, moving on, and moving up. Now, you know what, you guys? I just realized not only, okay, I'm not prepared. Almost didn't film this video because I'm just so busy with the jobs and trying to get work done. And so I think in a rush to film the video, I forgot to prepare for it. So that includes my debt snowball. But we can see what we did. We made 2 debt payments this month. The June 1st, we did a payment of 30, and then our regular payment of 29. So in total, oh wait, I'm writing it on the wrong one. Oh my gosh, you guys. You'll have to forgive me. I am incredibly, I guess, tired. I really missed 2 days off, and I think it's starting to sink in a little. So the 30's there, so it's 29. In total, we made about $59 towards our debt snowball. Our last balance was at $488.23. I'll call after this video and I'll insert here what it is now. Okay, so debt is looking good. I mean, I'm still continuing to make the snowball payments. So now let's go through a nice little overview of what June looked like for me. For starters, the goals. So some of the goals I had was to work on transition items, move through life changes. I'm sorry. Those are really vague, but I believe this is reference to switching jobs. So I've definitely been doing this. And that I needed to buy a cabinet and a desk. So I did not. I've decided I don't need a desk. I actually have a table. I'm like, you know, this table is fine, so I'm not going to buy a table. I do need to buy a cabinet to hold stuff at my new office. I'm hoping with this paycheck coming up, looking at the metal ones from Sam's Club, they're like $219. So I'm really hoping between the 2 paychecks that I will be able to budget that to get that cabinet. It's a tax write-off for work, which is nice, but I do need it. So, but desk, I'm like, I can do without. I can just use the table. So yeah, I guess I've been doing all that. That's been going well. All right, let's look at our pay. So our total income, and again, I'm just gonna do my income. I'm not gonna include my roommates. We're just gonna focus on me. My first check was $2,274. My second check was $1,825.50. So for June, my income was $4,099.50. So what did I save out of that? I did not save anything from the 15th paycheck because my 15th paycheck was low, but I did save out of my first paycheck. So out of my first paycheck, I saved 50 in challenges and I saved in sinking funds. So let me add the sinking funds and challenge money up real quick to see what we stowed away. All right, so we saved $108. Plus, if you remember, I also got that 50 that I ended up using, but I don't think it's included in this. So, and that was uncalled for. So I guess total it would be 158, but that wasn't really taken out of my paycheck. So I'm just going to kind of put it as a side. And then what were my expenses? So I'm going to go ahead and add up. So again, with expenses, I'm just doing the line items. And I'm not really counting, I think I'm really just looking at the absolute necessities. So I'm gonna add all this up and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So I want to add that on top of the necessities this month, I had my car registration I had to pay for, I had my medicine I had to pay for, and a medical bill that I'm paying from blood work several months ago. So those are extras that won't be in my normal monthly that were in this one. Oh, and I also included gas because I guess gas is kind of a necessity. So included in this is also 120 in gas. So when I include the extra expenses, the gas, and just the bills, my total expenses came out to $2,820.29. So what's the difference? So if we had 4,099, oh right, and then we have to take out tax. Sorry, I'm like getting ahead of myself. So on top of that, I also took out tax. I took out $650 from tax. So let me clear that mess I just made. So I'm gonna put minus tax. There is a balance, like a surplus difference of $2,170.29. Is that right? Did you hear the disbelief in my voice? That is wrong. I did something wrong. So 4099.5 minus 2820.29 equals $1,279.21. I took out $650 for tax, so that gives me $629. And then if I divide that by the 2 paychecks, that's about $314.60 a paycheck, which then you can kind of see because then I left money in the bank. I had cash of $353, and then $220 and left. So yeah, so that kind of, the $353, the $220, and then the rollover all kinds of adds up. Okay, so what did I achieve? Did I achieve this month's goals? I would say yes, and I'm still working on them, specifically the transition. My month's wins, I think, are just, I think the biggest win I had in June would be transitioning to a new job, and my pay has been changed in a positive way. There's some things I need to improve. I think I'm going to need to become stricter with my budget because there is going to be like a big, huge change. I did say this in other videos, but July is the last month I'll be living with my roommate, who is really my ex-husband. We're moving on, the lease is up. So this is going to be the last month where I have his money. So that was a big part of getting a new job, getting extra pay, kind of, you know, helping to secure, just to help myself. And starting in August, I'll be on my own. I have to become incredibly strict with my budget. So, you know, no more like dipping into the override fund, no more, you know, I think if I want to go out again, I mean, it was really fun, but it was unplanned. So I think I'm going to have to plan for things better. And I think July is going to be a good month to practice becoming super strict with the budget, because when I'm on my own, it's going to be incredibly important. What are some actions I'll take next month to achieve my goals? So one's going to be, I'm going to have double paychecks. That's going to help. I'm going to build, like I said, my quote unquote winter fund. So my goal is to have a nice chunk of money set aside that I'll be able to dip into during the lull period of work for me, which is always the holidays, as an OT contract worker. I did not get YouTube this month. I just don't make enough on YouTube right now, and the threshold's like 100, so I think I have like 50 or something dollars sitting there. I didn't see any Etsy this month. I've just been, unfortunately, my YouTube has totally taken a back burner to work, which is as it should be right now, and I think it's going to continue to be that way through July and probably into August as I work on this transition. Well, I guess the other win for me in June was that I started working 6 days a week. So I'm hustling and working as much as I can, and that is a big win. It's something I think I need to do. And after I transition, I thought about, oh, I'll be really happy to go back to 5 days a week. But, you know, I might actually consider sticking with 6 days for a while, just because the extra money is really nice. And it would be nice to build up, like I said, my winter fund, emergency fund, and then maybe just try to throw more towards debt. We'll see. I still have like another month of double work, but you know, it was a win for me because it's changed my focus and my priority. So the next month is July. So what is this month's goals? My top goal is to finish out my old job. There's a lot of paperwork involved and I gotta finish all that stuff. That is going to be top priority in July. I know I said this a couple of videos ago, but I will try to keep up my 2 videos a week, but there might be some weeks where I just can't because of work, but you know, it's only temporary. I think that's pretty much it for my goal. And my to-do list is basically to work, get paperwork done. I had another win actually in June that I forgot to add that I'll probably talk about in my 6-month video. I also put my 2022 taxes on a payment plan. So that way there's a big chunk of money coming out every month automatically and the payment plan is set. So I'm pretty much, you know, all's good. 2021 is done, focusing just on 2022 and paying forward estimated for 2023. So I am glad that money is just going to come out automatically for 2022. I will try to throw extra like I did for 2021 so to kind of help that payment plan get shortened and decrease the interest I pay. So that was another win because it just felt like that load went off my back a little. I'm not so worried about it. And I know I'll just, you know, just keep pulling money and throwing it. Paycheck 2022, one paycheck 2021. Just keep doing what I'm doing to manage the 2 years, and hopefully by 2023 I'll be caught up and then I can just move forward. So I guess my main goals this month are really strictly focused on the fact that the transition that I'm going through is going to be kind of finished and completed during the month, and I just don't think I'm going to ask much more of myself right now. I think I'm just going to focus on that because, you know, it's just like any move, any change, it can sometimes be all consuming, and I just continuing to work Monday through Saturday and I just gotta get through it really is pretty much it for me. All right, you guys, so next video will just be my normal budgeting video. Next Wednesday, I'll probably do my cash stuffing, and that'll give me more time to sit down and fully do my 6-month review. That one should be coming out not this Sunday, but next Sunday, where I'll do like a nice face-to-face with you guys, kind of talk about where I'm at the 6-month point, my gains, my losses, the things that I'm doing good in, the things that I'm still struggling in, because yeah, I'm definitely, you know, I'm definitely like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. If you have any questions that you want me to ask, like I've tried to do a Q&A, it hasn't fully happened yet and people have asked me questions, but I think it would be fun. This is my 2nd year doing a 6-month review video. I think it would be fun to have a Q&A portion. So please, if you have any questions you want to ask me, you can leave them in the comment of this video. I'll also post a community video next week as a reminder. You could put it there. But any questions you want to know, ask me and I'll put it in the Q&A. And if you're okay, I can add your name or I can not add names. Doesn't really matter to me either way. But yes, if there's anything you want to ask, I'll do that with the 6-month review. Other than that, you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful week and a wonderful Wednesday. I thank you so much for watching and for all of your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.